All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know we got a lot of people coming back here. So, anyway, I don't even know how to start this. So, I'm going to go with this 3 stocks in play. Like someone said, what are the 3 stocks in play today? And, that's kind of what it's all about. People want to know what's about to move. And, they look at the stock market because they want to make money. And what can make a stock move? Let's assume there's no news, right? Earnings, blah, blah, blah. Well, if something is neutral and it's within a trading range, it's probably not going to move. There's probably not money to be made there if you're a trader who, has a short-term trading strategy, which most of my students do. What moves then? Well, things that are overbought, things that are oversold, things that are support, things that are resistance, things that break trends. All right, so I think these 3 stocks are in play here. All right. And check this out. Before I was psychedelicized and became a huge deadhead, well, that's a story for a different time, man. You know, I don't. All right, I'm gonna say it right now. Like this, you know, this girl that worked at the pizza place went out and saw the dead in Colorado, and she brought home a bunch of mushrooms, and we didn't know how many to take. She had an ounce, and we just split it 4 ways. And man, that night changed my life. I used to watch Ace Frehley, and I think he has some like Rock Warriors. To this day, I cannot watch something like that. And then I remember putting on Vivaldi and watching the nights on my wall. All right, whatever. Okay, come on. You don't want to hear about my tripped out past. But anyway, before I was a big deadhead, I was into Blue Oyster Cult. And this talks about plays. And in a lot of ways, I don't like the term play because we're not really playing, we're trying to invest. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when things get to support and they're oversold, they tend to rally. What is support? It's a price level where there's a lot of buy interest. What is oversold? It basically comes to, the sellers are emotional, they give it away, they get really emotional. So when something is at support and it's oversold, both of these dynamics are going to draw buyers into the market and they may push it higher. So what I did here in my newsletter is I kind of describe that, but here is Schlumberger, it's oversold, and here's the RSI indicator. This is called the relative strength indicator. It's a way to measure momentum. There are different ways to measure momentum. What you really need to understand is no way is better than the other way. There's 100 different momentum indicators on a trading view. There's just different ways of measuring the same thing. My advice is pick 3 or 4 or 2 or 3. When I was an institutional trader, I looked at 2 things. I looked at Bollinger Bands and I looked at RSI. So here are the Bollinger Bands, right? If it's below this, it's more than 2 standard deviations below the typical or normal trading range. Statistics say that like 95% of trading should be within 2% or 2 standard deviations of the mean. Here's another way to measure something that's oversold and it gets to support. There's a good chance this might rally. And here's yet another way. This is the what we call the commodities channel index. It's a different way. You know what? I use the RSI and I use the Bollinger Bands. And I'm not saying they're better than anything else. It's just I've been using them and I've gotten comfortable with them. I think you need to pick 2 or 3 or 4 at the most and just get really good with them. And then it will really help you understand momentum and reversals. And, that's what it's all about. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I will see you soon.